something that nobody has ever done before. Here in London, on the Thames.
Go, go, go.
Two boats racing each other.
Innovation, sustainability. Our partnership with E1 feels really momentous.
Today is for sure a very emotional day. You know, everything started 4 years ago when walking with Alejandro, Agag along the Thames. We were thinking about, you know, the next big project to develop. We came with this idea of a new sport platform based on water. And then fast forward 4 years later, we are here back in London on the same river. Today we have a show run presented by Bombay Sapphire. Two boats racing each other and showing the world and showing London what E1 is about. Close to iconic places like Westminster and Big Ben, and the London Eye for us is a special moment. This evening we have a reception with 200 guests coming to know more about E1 and enjoying this collaboration and partnership with Bombay.
To be here to put the RaceBirds on the Thames and see them flying by feels really momentous. Our partnership with E1 really came out of some shared values around innovation, sustainability, and just a real love of putting on some extraordinary events in some spectacular locations. The fact that it's all electric, the fact that there is this blue initiative that's about regenerating the ecosystems really spoke to us and our long-term values. It should be a really fun social event to really showcase what E1 can be to London.
Adapting electrification into the marine industry is hard because most of the boats are big and heavy and move quite slowly, but the foil is super efficient at low speeds to generate lift, pull the bulk out of the water and move it more efficiently, cleaner, quietly, and to bring E1's technological showcase to massive cities like London, we can show the better way to move on water. We're in a good space in terms of bringing new technology to the marine world.
It's exciting times right now. Obviously, we're in London. It's a massive launch. Everybody's turned out. We're about to speak to some of our incredible pilots in this E1 race series.
Nothing has ever been done that's electric and on foils before, so driving them compared to normal powerboats is such a big challenge.
This thing is completely different to anything else any of us would have ever driven.
I designed the RaceBirds, so it's quite spectacular to be here. The river being the birthplace of both E1 and Zebra technologies. So I wanted to see the flyby today. And then you have, you know, the story of London and the history, and then you have something new and quite futuristic, and you blend the two. And they're just about to go out, so let's go and check it out.
Okay, all stations, about 30 seconds. Here we go, RaceBird on the way, RaceBird on the way.
Great to see
see the public just getting so into it and wondering what it is. And again, it just shows E1 setting the standard of the motorsport and how impactful it can really be.
We'll head over towards the RaceBird and I can show you around it.
They look incredible and so elegant, and I think that's so exciting that it's this real combination of sports and entertainment but underpinned by this like with purpose.
The purpose thing is one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about this project. You know, we get to have a great time, we get to be super competitive, but we also get to have a lot of meaning behind it. We're trying to raise awareness around the world, whether it's rising water levels in Venice or ocean plastic in other venues. I'm sure we'll see maybe some in Miami, and then all these things are just another reason for us to shout about it and show it off.
The Harbour Masters team are working closely with the organisers and also with other elements of the Port of London Authority to identify, you know, what's the requirements to run a race here. We have over 9 million people get onto the river every year, so to be able to host it here would be fantastic to do.
I saw a lot of wow feeling from people watching the mobility of the future that we are expressing through our race boats. Of course, you think of the mountain that we had to climb to get here, because we have been developing this in record time. The sense of urgency that is always driving us, because the planet is asking us to have this kind of sense of urgency, and for sure makes us even more proud and happier. But this is only the beginning.